The area that I was in the longest was in Lewiston, Idaho, and I love that place. My heart is there. I was there for 7.5 months, so almost half of my mission. And the ward that I served in was so kind. They were all just amazing people. Lewiston itself has about 30,000 people in it, and it has a college, the Lewis and Clark State College there. So we had a young single adult branch, and then there were 3 other wards in Lewiston, and I was lucky to serve in one of the family wards. I loved it. It was home. It was home. I could go there and it would still feel like home. My area after that, I served in Moscow, Idaho, and that is where the University of Idaho is. And I actually got to serve on the campus. I served in a young single adult ward, and there were quite a few missionaries in Moscow. It was a smaller city. There were only 20,000 people, and I was actually there during the summer. So all of the college students, most of them went home, like to Idaho Falls or to Boise, unless they were from Moscow. So our ward kind of diminished during the summer. And so that was very different. I didn't really get the experience of like being on a college campus and like contacting with all these people around me, because I wasn't there really during that time. I was there mostly during the summer. So it was very different, but I love serving in a young single adult ward because I really do feel like I could relate to their struggles, and I was able to better understand their needs. And I feel like they really a lot of the times would listen to what we had to say, because we're their age. They're sharing what makes us happy to be alive, what makes us keep going every day. So I loved that about being in Moscow. My last area, I served in Spokane Valley, where the temple was. And there are a lot of people in Spokane Valley, so it was very different from Lewiston and Moscow. And it was beautiful. It was so beautiful. I mean, there's green trees everywhere, and the people there are very kind. There's a lot of Christians there. And so even though there were people who weren't necessarily interested in hearing what we had to say as missionaries, they were very kind to us, and they were very helpful and were willing to accept service. And so I really loved it there. And I was in a family ward there as well. And those people there, I love so many of those families, and I am so grateful for them and for everything that they did for us. It was great.